Treasure Island. Chapter 10. Jim Hawkins.
At last, I was back on the island. The ship was safe from the pirates, ready for our men to go back to sea. I looked forward to telling my friends about my latest adventure and started to walk back across the island. I remembered the map, so I knew how to return to the place where I had met Ben Gunn for the first time. As I continued, it was very dark. It was difficult for me to find my way, but the light of the moon helped me. When I was near the fort, I went more slowly. I did not want my friends to think I was a pirate. Suddenly, I saw a red light through trees. What was it? Then I saw that there was a big fire next to the fort. I thought that this was unusual, as Captain Smollett was always very careful not to waste wood for the fire. I quietly went back inside the dark fort, and I was very pleased to hear the men inside talking quietly. However, I realized that they were not good guards because nobody saw me return. I was about to climb into my bed when I heard the words, "Who is it? Who is it?" I realized that it was Captain Flint, Silver's parrot. Everyone in the room woke up, and I heard someone call out, "Who's there?" It was Long John Silver. I turned to run away, but I ran into a man who held on to me. I was trapped. "Bring a torch, Dick," said Silver. When he returned with a torch, I could see inside the room. I realized that the fort was now full of pirates. Our food was on the table, too, but I could not see any of my friends. Was it possible that they were all dead? There were 5 pirates standing in the room. Another pirate lay in bed. He looked badly hurt. Silver looked tired. His parrot was on his shoulder, and his clothes were dirty. "So, Jim Hawkins," said Silver, "it's nice of you to visit us. You don't have to stand up for Jim," he told his men, and they laid down on their beds again. "I knew you were clever," Silver said to me. "I always wanted you to be one of us because I was like you when I was a boy. Now, you can't go back to your friends because they think you've left them. So unless you want to stay on your own, you'll have to join us now." I was pleased to hear that my friends were still alive, but I was not happy to hear that they did not want me anymore. "Now you don't have to say yes," said Silver. "I can't tell you what to do." "I'll answer you," I said in a weak voice. "First, I want to know where my friends are." "Yesterday morning," explained Silver, "Dr. Leslie came down with a white flag. He told me that the Hispaniola was not there anymore. We looked round, and he was right. The ship was gone. Then the doctor said that we could have the fort. I asked him how many of them were in the fort, and he said there were 4, and one of them was hurt. And he said he did not know or care where you were. So here we are. I don't know where they are now." "Do I have to decide now?" I asked. "Yes, you have to decide now," said Silver. "Very well, but there are some things you need to know. First, you have lost your ship, you have lost your treasure, and you have lost many of your men." "How did you lose them?" "It was me. I heard your plans on the Hispaniola and told Captain Smollett, and I cut the anchor ropes of the ship and took it to a place that you don't know. I'm not frightened of you. You can kill me if you want, but remember, if you don't kill me, I'll help you at your trial. So now you have to decide. What will you do with me?" I stopped talking, and all the men looked at me angrily. "That was the boy who knew Black Dog in Bristol," said one of the pirates called Morgan. "And he was the boy who got the map from Billy Bones." Morgan then stood up with a knife. "Stop!" called Silver. "Do you think that you're the captain now? You do as I say." Morgan and the other pirates were quiet. "I like this boy," Silver continued. "I've never seen a better boy than him. He's more of a man than any of you. The other pirates did not look happy, and they started to talk quietly to each other. What are you saying? Said Silver. We don't like all of your rules, said one of the pirates. We're going to talk together without you. You can't stop us. Soon, all the men left the room, and only Silver and I remained. Listen, Jim, said Silver. I don't think that they want me to be the captain anymore. But I can look after you if you look after me. Do you mean that they want to kill you? They don't need me now that I don't have the ship. But if you save me, I can save you. I was surprised to hear this. He was the leader of the gang of pirates, and now he wanted the help of a boy. I'll do what I can, I told him. You're a good boy, he said. I know you've got the ship safe somewhere. I don't know how you did it, but you did. Remember, I'm now with Mr. Trelawney and his men. So why did the doctor give me the map, Jim? He saw that I was surprised. Yes, he gave it to me. He must have a plan, you know. Let's hope it's a good one. I looked out of the fort and saw the pirates talking in a group. One of the men had some paper and a knife, and the others were watching him. Then they started to walk back towards us. They're coming, I told Silver. Let them come, he said.